Hi, my name is Randall Restle. I'm the Vice President of Applications Engineering here at DigiKey. DigiKey strives to bring you the latest technologies and the latest suppliers to help you with your innovation so you can make your products the most modern they can be. So I've got a couple of products I'm going to showcase today that are, one of them is a little bit unusual. I hadn't come across this before. Turns out this is an exciter. Now, an exciter is very similar to a speaker, except it's a voice coil that's essentially made to be mounted to a plane or basically any kind of hard surface. It turns out the dynamic qualities of that surface are going to change the color, the frequency color that comes out of the unit. But this is simply stuck onto it could be a wall, it could be a window, it could be a box, and what will happen is this will cause that surface to move. And an advantage to these over a typical loudspeaker is that the sound will come off in a planar fashion. And so you don't have to be quite right in front of it in order to hear it. That planar wave will actually make it so you can pick it up at, say, 90 degrees from the surface. But more particular, what I was intrigued by this is that there's an application known as shaker tables, where you put a mechanical object on a table and you shake it in order to find its resonances. And so you can check the quality of your packaging, the quality of your mounting, and I thought this would be a perfect device where you would actually feed in whatever tone color you wanted. You could make a pretty slick mechanical test rig. So this is an exciter. You'll find them by PUI in DigiKey's catalog. Now, the other product I happen to have is one from a company that we've recently signed. This is Pimoroni, and they happen to make educational kits. And what's impressive about this is, if I open this up, there's a little board for mounting a prototype surface to. So I got a little proto board, little connectors, and in here eventually I will get to what amounts to a CPU. And I've got a little battery pack, I've got a USB cable, and then this is the computer that this kit comes with. And on one side of this board is an LED matrix. It's got a couple of push buttons, and you plug this in through a USB connection to a PC. It's got some sensors on here, an accelerometer, a compass, and you actually program this in a graphical form. So children can learn to program microprocessors by pulling a functional block off of a website, you drop it onto a page and actually build the programming. So that kit costs around $30, but the board itself, that's only $16. So that is a great gift idea, if nothing else. So thank you for listening.